Hello everyone, this is the Automation Mentor. If you've ever wanted one ActiveCampaign email to show a different message to different people without building 5 separate campaigns, this is exactly what conditional content is for. Watch this, same email, same send, but 2 completely different versions depending on who opens it. In the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly how to build this yourself, plus the mistakes that trip up almost everyone the first time they try it. Conditional content lets you show or hide a block inside an email based on information you already have about a contact, their tags, custom fields, list subscriptions, deal data, even what they've purchased if you sell through a connected store. Instead of one generic email for your whole list, you build a single email with a couple of versions of the same section, and ActiveCampaign decides which version each person sees the moment that email is generated for them. This is different from a basic personalization tag, like inserting someone's first name, that only swaps one small value. Conditional content swaps an entire block, an image, a paragraph, a button, or a full section. Quick note before we build, at the time this video was made, conditional content was available on ActiveCampaign's Pro and Enterprise plans only. Please check if it's available in your current plan, as features and plan availability may have changed since this recording. Now I'll click Create a Campaign, choose Standard, pick a list, and open it in the Email Designer, which is where every conditional block gets built. I already have 2 blocks placed in this email, stacked one on top of the other. One is a Refer a Friend message, the other is a Start Your Free Trial message. I only want existing customers to see the referral message. I'll hover over that block until a white sidebar appears on the edge with 3 dots. Hovering over those 3 dots reveals a row of icons, including one shaped like an upside-down fork. That's the conditional content icon. I'll click it. That opens the segment builder in a floating window. This is where you define exactly who sees this block. I'll select a condition based on contact tags and set it so this block only appears if the contact has the tag customer. If your account uses custom fields, like account type or industry, those show up as condition options too, right alongside deal fields and e-commerce data. You can stack additional rules and decide whether a contact needs to match all of them or just one. For now, one rule is enough. I'll click Save. Notice the small icon that now appears in the top right corner of the block. Okay, that's your visual confirmation that a condition is active. And this works the same way whether you're conditioning one small block or an entire structure containing several blocks stacked together. Now, I'll do the exact same thing for the second block, the free trial message, except this time, the condition is the mirror opposite. Show this block only if the contact does not have the tag customer. That way, every contact sees exactly one version. Never both, never neither. If you ever need to change a rule, hover over that same icon in the block's top right corner and click it. You'll see 2 options, a pencil, which reopens the segment builder so you can edit the condition, and a trash can, which removes it completely after you confirm. Once removed, the block goes back to showing for everyone, all the time, just like a normal block. Before you ever send a campaign with conditional content, test it. This is the step most people skip, and it's usually why conditional content seems to break. It's actually just doing exactly what the rule says. Move forward to the summary step of the campaign and click Desktop Preview. In the upper right corner of that preview window is an email field. Type in a contact you know has the customer tag and click Preview. The email reloads showing exactly what that person would see. Now clear the field, enter a contact without that tag, and preview again. If the 2 versions don't look right at this point, the condition is the first thing to check, not the design. A few things trip people up once they start using this for real. First, if conditional content isn't showing up for anyone, the most common cause is a small typo. ActiveCampaign matches tags and field values exactly, so be careful with any small difference. Go to Contacts, search using that exact tag, and confirm real contacts actually have it before assuming anything is broken. Second, should you condition on a list or a tag? Use tags. If someone is subscribed to more than one list, conditional content only looks at the very first list they were ever added to. Tags don't have that list limitation. which is exactly why ActiveCampaign recommends them for this feature. Third, e-commerce fields, deal fields, and geolocation are all condition types in that same segment builder. That means you can show a different block to someone who bought one product versus another, or a different offer to contacts in different countries. Fourth, a handful of specific characters are known to break conditional content logic. Curly quotes, curly apostrophes, curly brackets, and the percent sign. Stick to plain straight quotes inside any text you're making conditional. One more common question: is there a limit to how many conditional blocks you can add? No. ActiveCampaign doesn't cap it, but keep each email to a handful of clearly named conditions for your own sanity later. And if you're still on the classic designer, the same feature exists there too, just under a gear icon labeled Make Conditional. And that's the full workflow. Over a block, click the conditional content icon, define who should see it using tags, fields, deals, or e-commerce data, save it, and always confirm with desktop preview before you send. Once this clicks, you stop building 5 versions of the same campaign and start building one email that adapts to everyone on your list automatically. If this helped you out, hit like, subscribe for more ActiveCampaign tutorials, and drop a comment below if you have questions about setting this up in your own account. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.